for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
First down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And 1 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now it's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
So pick up with 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. There's a short one caught by Uzama. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow will throw. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
The ball carrier.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The drive will start with Josh Ferguson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. Going left side here, and it's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ferguson from the shotgun handoff. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Bullock will put this one through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard.
2nd and 11. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Las Vegas, first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Josh Jacobs.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A carry here for the big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
They'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Yetur Gross-Matos able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down. They'll
look to throw here. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
He's coming. We got double up. Tight smash. Mike, check 33.
Now it's Burrow. His throw incomplete. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tighten up. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three. No, street.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
16 yards.
Now a carry for Jacobs. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Tony Brown there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Stepping up, he'll try and run. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. For it with Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
The ball carrier.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 7. And a Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Las Vegas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On first down, Ferguson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, here's Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incomplete.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Carl Nassib. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Regular ball carrier. Tackle
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Once again, it's Jacobs. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 45 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Bengals 17.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Raiders. Tonight,
their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1.